Imagine your daughter being this brainwashed.
Because when you died, it solidified the fact that you'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cis-straight white man.
This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure I give you this announcement. Please verify your sizes, verify your address before you purchase. We've had a whole bunch of people that have not verified their address. And once we send your product out, we have to then wait for it to be returned if it's even returned. So please just verify your stuff before you check out. Many of you guys are going through PayPal or whatever. Just make sure your addresses are right on some of those platforms before you purchase on the store so we can get your product to you as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Love It or Leave It is back in stock. And we ordered a whole bunch of them because it sold out within like 5 minutes last time. So if you're interested in Love It or Leave It, we have plenty of them. Go and order now. We have the fastest shipping on planet Earth. We're almost to the next day shipping. We're working on it as we speak. But you can get 2-day guarantee shipping. You can get it there before Thanksgiving if you order now. Also, make Christmas great again. We got those hoodies. We got the Trump hoodies, Trump Christmas hoodie that I'm wearing right now. All of these wonderful designs. New hats are on the way. We got a bunch of new product dropping almost every single week. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your stuff for Christmas. We got the female line. All you got to do is go to women's. I mean, it's so much stuff on the store. Y'all already know what to do. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live. I'll make a video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment on this video. Share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, what would you do if your daughter was this crazy? Disrespecting your father at his funeral. Now, there's reasons to do this, and then I believe there's reasons not to do this. If your father was a dirtbag and he never took care of you, he was abusive, I wouldn't even go to his funeral. But if you somehow wanted the world to know what a trashy person he is after he's dead, then maybe you'll go to the funeral and say crazy things. I wouldn't recommend it. However, there's these people who are deranged, who are indoctrinated, so much so that they are willing to spit on the grave of their parent because of the indoctrination of Trump hating and racism and sexism and xenophobia and the stupid stuff that they're taught in these schools. This young lady is out of her mind. I couldn't imagine raising a kid like this. Listen to what she said. 3 minutes of her saying the craziest things I've ever heard in my life, not only at her dad's funeral, on TikTok, on social media. She's playing music. In the comment section, before we talk about it, in the comment section, I want you to tell me, do you think this woman, this young girl, has been legitimately hurt by her family, or she's indoctrinated? Put hurt, number 1 for hurt, number 2 for indoctrination. Roll the clip.
And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cis-straight white man. Dad, please know that while I am grateful and highly aware of all that you've given this family, I still don't miss you. When you died, I felt like there was a hole. I missed something, but it wasn't you. It was the idea of what you could become. I miss being able to hope and wish that one day you turn a corner and see the world from my perspective. I miss the idea that one day you might help me fight.
Hold on. Mind you, she got pink hair. That should tell you everything you need to know. Roll the clip.
The things that matter. I missed my fantasy of you. Because when you died, it solidified the fact that you'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cis-straight white man. That is all you will ever be to me. And Dad, before you tell me to respect the dead, please remember that you disrespected and disregarded the lives and deaths of entire communities of people with your ideology. You told me to never back down, so I won't. You know for a fact that even against you, I'm not afraid to share my peace. You are everything I aspire not to be, and I refuse to stand up here and sing the praises of a man who is the paradigm of white supremacy. So I'll take your racist mindset, I'll take your money, and I'll take your advice. And I swear to God I will make this world a better place, not at all because of you, but in exact opposition to you.
Hold on. At your daddy's funeral? Really? Really? You wrote a speech. Okay, go ahead.
In my mind, insert cash or select payment type.
How does it feel to have a racist dad when you are what he hates? He fights to keep the poor man poor and make America great. He can't see that his kids are dying. We're the ones he wants locked up. And he can't fight for his kids that aren't white if he just wants to stay stuck. I knew that a time would come where I couldn't tell him thank you. And now the time has come where I can't tell him thank you anymore. And while he has done a lot of negative he's done a lot of positive for me too that I'm very thankful for. And I just really want to remember to tell the people in my life that I appreciate them and I'm thankful for them. Even the people that I have beef with, even the people that I'm not so close to, I want them to know that I'm thankful for the role that they played in my life in making me the person that I am. The Black experience is literally an experience like no other, which is exactly why I'm at an HBCU and pretty much only want to have Black friends and partners. It is just literally impossible to explain the Black experience. Like, you can have a Black husband, you can have a Black child, you will literally never understand the Black experience. Saying that I could be racist the same way a white person could be racist completely invalidates the racism experienced. When white people experience what they call racism, it's like they're being called a Karen or they're being called a cracker or something. When Black people experience racism, it's being thrown in jail unnecessarily. It's being shot in the streets for literally doing nothing. It's having your neighborhood gentrified. It's having your district redlined. It's having your health needs be dismissed. It's having you be perceived as overly aggressive when you're not. So to tell me that you as a white person experience racism the same way Black people do, that's just absurd.
Daily Carr, thank you for putting together that indoctrination. Like, listen. I feel for this young lady because mixed kids have it very hard, especially in America. Because on one end, they're indoctrinating you and creating this idea of blackness that do not exist. And then you have your family who are white that you love, and then you go into a crossroads because you feel like you left your black side out because you don't have the black experience. And then you go on and fabricate experiences and lie to yourself so you can feel like you're down with the people. Because Black people, y'all don't want to hear me tell the truth. Black people don't accept you either. Can we keep it real? When I was growing up, there's a racism scale, colorism scale. The darker you are, a lot of times you get bullied for being ugly, but you Black. There ain't no doubt you are Black. Your mama Black, your daddy Black. The lighter you get on the spectrum, the less Black people respect you as being Black. When you yellow bone like she is, people make fun of you because you ain't really Black. You're half Black. You got white parents. You didn't come from slavery. I'm telling you, I grew up in a Black neighborhood my whole life. It is colorism. And this young lady is acting like white people are the problem and don't like her. I guarantee you at an HBCU, people treat you differently because you light-skinned. Let's go down to other facts. For somebody saying Black people they get thrown in jail and shot in the middle of the street for no reason. Now, if you're saying getting shot in the middle of the street for no reason by a Black person, then I agree with you. That is a problem. And Black men get shot every day in the middle of the street by other Black men. By far, more so than any negative interaction with police officers. Now, you're talking about police. White people get shot more than Black people by police. White people get shot more unarmed by police. And Black people necessitate more police response, given Southside Chicago, Watts, California, all of the hoods, Ferguson, Missouri. You go down the list. The most dangerous places to live is in Black neighborhoods, poor Black neighborhoods. That's where most of the police reside. And yet white people still get shot more than Black people do. Okay. It's sad that they're indoctrinating our young people. The verbiage, you can hear the verbiage, the things she say, groups and people, my partners and friends, only black. It is mind-blowing that someone can go down the path and get this woke. And I would argue it's because the parents must not have been on her enough. When I say on her, I'm not educating her enough. They're trying to let her live and let live. The problem with white people raising black kids is that white people don't understand the black community. And so they think that black kid need to be exposed to the black community so she can feel complete. No, they don't. No, she don't. She needs to be living and getting the best education she can wherever she can. She don't need to go down to the black side. I need to be from the hood so I can get hood credit. No, you don't. You need to stay away from drama, chaos, and violence. And that's what these young people want to be a part of so they can solidify their blackness. It is a problem in our country when you call your dad a racist because he supported Trump. When she said all that stuff, I was like, dang, he must have been a bad person. Then she said Trump supporter. And that right there was all I needed to know. She said, I'll take your money. So that means he giving her money. That means he's supporting her. I ain't heard her mention her mama not one time. She probably lived exclusively with her dad who take care of her and probably her other siblings. But when he passes away, this is what a young lady say. Now, I don't know if her mama daddy situation, I'm just guessing based on what I've seen. I will raise from the grave if my son came out and said some stuff like this about me. I will be resurrected. The indoctrination is real, ladies and gentlemen, especially in the black community. Young black people who are lost and confused about who they are going down the drain every single day. There's no way you're going to get a job. There's no way you're going to make a career out of being a racist and being racially blind. Black people and white people have the same opportunity in this country. A poor white man have the same opportunity as a poor black man. Rich white people and rich black people have the same opportunities. I'm not going to go down this. I think we get it. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.